One thing that I always ask you, and I'm always a bit fascinated by it, and it's kind of impressing actually.
Right.
Impressive me. This is your sleep patterns and like how you sleep, when you sleep,
Right.
and how you tie that in with productivity, because you know, we talk a lot about balance.
Yep.
But that concept seems a bit foreign to you.
It does.
So sleep, but what like how do you why do you choose, or why do you decide to, you know, push sleep a bit, you know, push it off as long as possible, and you know what does a typical day look like for you?
I try to put sleep away, and it's not, you know, people want me to give some philosophical answer why, and the only reason, it's very simple. Sleep takes away from the time I could be doing work. There's one thing about doing like 10, 20 minutes, you know, we go for a quick walk or shoot the shit or whatever, that's like 20, 30 minutes, but 8 hours of like a block of time where we're not doing something, for me, that is unacceptable. And I always tell the people, it's like, they'll ask me, oh, Prady, you don't sleep, it's not healthy. Your body building like that. My doctor was saying the other day, you're putting a lot of pressure on your body, you're going to failure, it's putting pressure on your heart, it's not healthy. I was like, you gotta understand something, doc. I'm not doing it to be healthy. I'm not doing real estate to be healthy. I'm not doing this podcast to be healthy. I'm not trying to make towards a financial goal to be healthy. I'm doing it so I can be successful. There's a separate goal. When Tom Brady is running there with the football on the pitch, do you think he's going in his mind, oh, how should I run for my joint health? How should I run for my... No, he's like, I want to, you know, make as many points and win.
Yeah.
That's the only goal. So...
Right.
The fact that it's that when I work out that it ends up being healthy for me is great, but that's a byproduct. I don't work out to be healthy.
Sure.
It sounds crazy. I don't work out to be healthy.
Yeah.
I work out because I love training, I love punishing my body, and I love getting as big as humanly possible.
Right.
And so the people that tell me it's not healthy for you, I was like, I know, I'm not doing it to be healthy.
Right.
Athletes are not running around the field. Cristiano's not playing, you know, 40 weeks in a year plus, you know, probably 50 almost, to be healthy. He's not healthy, but he's doing it because to win.
Yeah.
And the same thing goes with, you know, with sleep. And the question I have to other people is like, what have you done to deserve 8 hours of sleep? Sure. I know people who are not happy where they are in their life. They're not doing well financially. They're not doing well, you know, in any aspect. They're not doing well academically, but somehow they find the time to sleep 6 hours. I think that's strange. So for me, that never resonated with me.
Right.
Because I think that fun, pleasure, partying, and Netflix, sleep are a luxury. And I've always noticed, and I'm going to say this the following way. When you're successful, a lot of people are going to say, man, you're living the life, man. You're living the life of success. You have all this shit, you have all this. And I was like, actually, I don't. A lot of people that I know that are not very successful, they live a better life than the people that are successful. They sleep in whenever they want. They go to work and class whenever they want. They skip when they want. They hang out with their friends on the weekends. They socialize. They go home. Like most people go to work and then they come home. They have pizza. They grab a beer with their friends, and that's it. That is luxury.
Sure.
You live in a way better life. People say, I don't live a good life. They live in a way better life than people that you and I know. They live a way better life than I do. It's not true.
Yeah. And so it's a luxury. That's. I mean, for most people, like you have to sleep, right?
Right.
And for most people, they don't have that urgency where, you know, something is so urgent that they have to like stay up for hours or even days.
100%.
Right. So how do you like rationalize for those who don't have that urgency, who don't?
I can't rationalize. I can't. I say this over and over again. People are like, Prady, I need some motivation. Get me motivated. I need to go to the gym. People call me this. I need to lose weight. I was like, I can't do that for you. First of all, it's not my job.
Right.
And second of all, I can't give anyone motivation. Tony Robbins can't give someone motivation. You can motivate other people. That comes from within. So what's on the other side? So your body, I've always told people, is like, makes a cost-benefit analysis. When it's 4 o'clock in the morning, you set your alarm. I'm going to wake up, you know, the day before. You're like, oh, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 4. 4 o'clock, the alarm goes. There's a split second when you raise your hand, you hit the snooze button, or you go on your phone and turn it off. In that very split second, your body, your mind makes an analysis.
Right.
It makes an analysis. It's like, all right, waking up means I can do X. Not waking up means I can sleep in. What is worth for it? And body actually makes a calculation. Just like how analysts and banks make a calculation whether it's worth or not. Right. Your body does the same.
It's like a mini fight or flight.
Mini fight, and your body's like, all right, no, it's not worth it. So for people, and I'm going to say this again and again, for people, their sleep is more important to them than what they can do when they don't sleep.
Success or
but it can be anything. So because for people would do when they would wake up, for them, like going to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. If you say I'm going to go to every day to gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, You get to wake up at 4:30 to do that. At 4:30, the alarm clock goes, and then you press the snooze. I'm going to sleep in. What your mind is saying to you that sleeping in is more important for you and your existence in your body than actually going to the gym. So your urgency, what is on the other side, is not something that motivates you for action to go outside the comfort zone. So, and this is the people who are going to succeed in life or not, because what's on the other side is so important, so urgent, that you will want to go outside your comfort zone. And this is, I posted about this on. We saw this post I made recently on the AZÖTH page. One thing you and I were talking about, but I know over the weekend we had the royal wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
True. And so many people. I was like, people that are just like random people that I know, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm so excited for the royal." I'm gonna wake up at 4. I know people waking up on Saturday morning at 4:30 a.m. to watch random people that have never met in their life getting married on the TV. Boring as fuck. These are the same people who don't want to wake up in the morning to go to the gym. and so what I tell people is you don't have a productivity problem. A lot of people say, I have a procrastination problem. I need ADD pills. I need to take this nootropic or that. And I sell nootropics and I'm always behind them, but you don't have an attention deficit disorder. You have a priorities problem. That's a disorder you have. Right. So if you can wake up for Prince Harry's wedding, but you can't wake up for your own goals, then the problem is that what's on the other side of your own goals is worth less than Prince Harry's marriage.
Right.
It's all about math. It's all about calculation. So you have to be honest with yourself. The minute you hit your snooze button, you are saying that sleeping in is more important than what you can accomplish by going to the gym. And that's the cost-benefit analysis. And successful people who actually make it consistently year after year and month after month, for them, the cost-benefit analysis on the other side is just so urgent. Like, I can't sleep. I'm like, oh shit, what if I can work on that deal tonight? And I'm like, I can't sleep, so I have to do whatever I can to stay up because I can make that deal. So I can dominate, I can buy another company, I can have a bigger merger, I can get a bigger building. I'm living on the 16th floor, I want to live on the 50th floor. What the fuck can I do? That consumes me. So how can I go and rest and do, like, I don't know, people do crazy shit. Like, I can't do that because what's on the other side for me is so important. It's so urgent that all my bodily needs get halted. But so that's the difference between people who are successful and make it and people who don't. And I've come to this conclusion. My enlightened millennial moment, you know what it was for me being enlightened?
Tell us.
That a lot of people do not want it. I was just telling you that. And that's a hard thing to realize because you go to self-development and be like, oh shit, that's the thing that people are not doing. Let me start these seminars. Let me just coach people. And the truth is, for some people, this is going to resonate. And for some people, they're going to hear it, but it's not really going to land. When I say to someone, did it land for you? When I say landing, it means it went to and it went deep inside of you. Right. So for some people, this is not going to pierce their heart.
Right.
And you can't change that. And a lot of people are not interested in their lifestyle.
And so maybe it would be interesting to put people in a position where they, like, if you give someone an example, like, hey, listen, so you're going to stay up tonight until, like, I don't know, the wee hours in the morning. Or if you go to sleep, your house will be taken away. Then they'll stay up. Right. So they are not put in that position often enough.
Well, they're not for them. That position is not urgent enough. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or they don't they have nothing of that level of magnitude that makes them stay up, or that they need to stay up for. Right. So it's I guess it's when you put yourself in the position to, like, oh, I have to pay rent. Oh, I will have to stay up tonight until whatever time to make sure I have that money to pay for rent.
All right, so, right. I mean, and it's important. One thing I'm going to say again, there is no discount for success. There's no discount for success.
Isn't there a promo code? So,
I mean, and I'm sure there's people or concepts that have talked about this, but I mean, look at cars. I'm a car guy. Go on TV. I mean, Memorial Day is coming up.
Right.
What happens in Memorial Day for car sales? I watch TV, or I'm on Facebook or on YouTube, or listen to podcasts. There's ads coming up. So Kia, 40% off. This 20%. This Memorial Day sale for all these cars. Have you ever seen a commercial for a Rolls Royce on television ever in your fucking life? Does not exist. Rolls Royce doesn't advertise. Have you ever seen a promo code for Rolls Royce? No. Have you ever seen one?
Never.
Why not? Why is there no Memorial Day sale for Rolls Royce? But Kia has a fucking sale every day that you go, you only pay 10% down. Oh, pay one day I saw put 0% down. Like, they're crazy. One time, some guys, he sent me, he's like, oh, just buy it, just pay me later. Literally, I was like, what the fuck is this? I've never gotten a discount for Rolls Royce. Why is that?
Why? I don't know.
The reason why, because success, there are no discounts for success. There's never an ad for a Lamborghini on television. Lamborghini doesn't advertise on television because the people who afford Lamborghinis, they don't fucking watch TV. They got no time for that.
Sure.
And so what I'm telling people that they don't recognize is, and this is, I'm gonna say this is gonna land with you or not, I don't know, and this is gonna land to people or not, but there is no shortcut to success. And actually, and I'm going to say this again, to people who I know, just like say our common friends, they live a better life than I do. They live a more pleasant life than I do. It's true. They have more free time. They spend more time with their friends. They can eat whatever they want. They spend time. They have more time with their family. But in their minds, they're like, oh, Prady has a better life. That's not true. They live they live in more luxury than I do? They have a way better life. Like, oh, they have more luxury than I do. And I'm going to say that again. They can sleep 8-9 hours a day.
Right.
How much luxury that is? That's awesome. I would love that. I mean, oh my God, I sleep 8 hours. So all these guys and people, just regular people we know, we grew up with, they have more luxury than the people who are actually successful. And that's something that you have to realize. I want people to recognize this, but there's no discount for success. You have to work. I mean, the sacrifices that you're going to make you're going to have to sacrifice something.
Sure.
So the question that you always ask the people, what have you sacrificed?
Sure.
What are the sacrifices you're going to make? And it's hard in our 20s to make those sacrifices because there's like, are you going to spend time with your social things? Are you going to go to this party? Are you going to be a rock star? What are you going to be doing this weekend? Are you going to this concert? You can do that shit. You can go to, when I was doing my self-development, when I was like, oh fuck, I told you, I was in that building over, and I was like, I want to live in a building. I just want to. What the fuck can I do now?
Right.
So at that moment, I made a decision that I have to make sacrifices now to get there. There's no discount.
Right.
I can't get a promo code for this shit. So what can I do? So I know I can't go to fucking concerts. I can't go to fucking house parties. I can't do any of this shit. I can't. I cannot. So what sacrifices are you making? And you have to really make sacrifices. I'm gonna say it again. You cannot be a rock star and be successful at the same time. It doesn't work like that. You have to sacrifice something. And what have you sacrificed today? What are you sacrificing tomorrow? What are you going to sacrifice? You want to go to self-development? You say, Prady, I want to be financially free. What are you going to sacrifice for it? Because most people in our generation, they don't want to sacrifice anything. They're like, I'll give you an example. So I was working with a kid, and he was like, man, I want to do this project. I was like, all right, let's work on it together. And he has this trip that he takes, it's nice, man. He goes from his high school friends, his middle school friends, you go on a camping trip every year, and they get together. He's in his 30s now, and they're still doing that. It's like a great trip with family and friends. It's like a big thing for him. It's like his life and death thing. I was like, man, we got to work that weekend. He's like, no, I got to do that trip. Like, I do it every year. I was like, sorry, you can't. And he's like, there's no way. Like, what the fuck? Like, why can't I go on that trip? I was like, because you have to learn to make sacrifices.
Sure.
I mean, I have people in my family that are sick. I can't be there. I can't.
Right.
That's my sacrifice I make. I live here by myself. I can't be home with my family. I can't go to family events. But that's so the people, what they don't recognize is the people who are not doing this shit, they have a better, quote unquote, more luxury life than I have. And so the question is, when people are jealous of successful people, they don't understand is like, they have sacrificed more than you. I've paid for that. You haven't paid for it. Success doesn't come for free. There's no discounts for success. And I think I want to just tell people that over and over and over and over again, and you have to work hard. Diamonds, have you ever seen how diamonds are made?
Sure, they're laser cut or something.
Yeah, so diamonds are made under pressure. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. Diamonds are made under pressure. So if you're someone who cannot handle pressure, who cannot make sacrifices, even a diamond takes so many people. People would die to get a diamond done. That's how success is formed. There's casualties. And if you meet the most successful people, like I'm not talking about like people who are just made. I mean people at the top who run like this stuff. You gotta ask them what the fuck did you do? What are the casualties? Who quote unquote died? You'll notice they're empty from the inside. Something has died in them. They don't have any feelings. They're fucked, man. Right. But that's the sacrifice that they want to make, and people do not want to make that. And there's no way you're going to accomplish it. So in your self-development journey, after 3-4 years, you're going to make a lot of casualties, and you're going to make tough decisions, ethical decisions too. Right. Not in being a bad person or not, but you're going to be like, what will I do now? And the first thing that I'm going to tell people, sometimes you need to sacrifice good for great. I'm going to say this again. You have to sacrifice good for great. So when my self-development journey started, I had a lot of good things in my life. I was good times with my family, being around people, women or whatever who are good. And people ask me, Prady, why are you letting that go? I was like, you're good, but I have to let you go because I want to be great and you're not good enough for me.
Right.
I cannot live in an apartment in Cambridge when I want to live in downtown Crossing. It's not possible. I need to get the apartment go.
Yeah, I feel that.
And you need to let anything. I mean, people are like that, man. Any distraction, they can't handle it.
Sure.
You can't handle it.
Right.
And it's like, that's the point that I want to make again and again. Success is about a succession of sacrifice. Every zero in your bank account has a lot of casualties behind it. A lot of things you're gonna have to have. People are gonna be like, you're psycho, man. You're crazy, man. I don't know what the fuck. Are you human? The people are gonna ask that shit to you because you do crazy shit.
How many times do I ask you that?
But it's true. But see, what's gonna happen is now you're on this road. I recognize myself in you, right? Same shit's gonna happen to you. But you're gonna be, the question to say is when that shit happens, and you're gonna be like, fuck, I just did that. I can't believe I did that. Because you're going to make decisions that are ethically, we're like, I don't know if I can never do that. You're going to make casualties. You're going to say no to things. You're going to say no to a lot of good things in life. They're going to be good opportunities.
Yeah, it's tough.
And it's going to be hard. And people are going to be like, Leandro, are you sure? You sure? You sure? And the only thing you have going in your life is you got to trust yourself. You've got to be like, I know what I want to go for. That's why I'm telling you, you want to go for your goal, you want to start the green solution of your company, figure out what you want and go for it 100%. The only person, like for me, the only person who can convince me not, maybe God. And if God tries hard, maybe I wouldn't believe him too. And I'm a religious person, right? I can't because I know that if every person on this world says, Prady, you're stupid, you're retarded, you don't know what you're doing, I still don't believe them. I just don't. I know 100% that I'm gonna get there, and I want you to get there. I want people, if they're really interested in their self-development, they have to first say, am I willing? That's what I say about entrepreneurship.
Right.
I said to people is like, find out what it takes to do entrepreneurship and figure out whether the sacrifices are the one you want to make. Because if your sacrifices aren't the one that you're going to make, you might end up good, but you're not going to end up great. All great men have made tremendous, tremendous sacrifices. And for us, man, there's no one there. The government doesn't give a shit about us. Mostly, like, you can be a crybaby in front of your family. Your family's going to be like, all right, enough is enough, we're done.
Sure.
You can't go to your partner. As a man, you can't go to your partner and cry. They'll leave you. I'm just being honest. They'll be like, you're a weak person. I want nothing. You'll be disgusted with you. They'll be discussed. So who do you have as a man? You don't have your family after a while. You don't have any females who give a shit about you. Your friends are gonna be like, fuck, what the fuck? We don't have anyone, man. So the only person who can motivate you after a while when shit hits the fan is gonna be you yourself. And maybe you have accountants people, 2 or 3 people that you can go to and be like, fuck, this happened, you know?
Especially here in the United States. I mean, we were talking about this earlier. We're just, it's not like Europe where, where you get taken care of to an extent. And here you're just survival of the fittest. That's really what I feel like sometimes here. And it just recently hit me like, wow, I'm here alone, and it's all survival of the fittest. You are here and you're alone. You have nobody to count on but yourself. Right. And the thing is, when people here in the United States, they do have their family. They will stick together. So that's why they don't. I don't think many of them will ever be put in a position that they will have that mentality of survival of the fittest. Right. So. It's hard. It's a hard life here in America. And the thing is, capitalism can make you, but it can also break you. Because capitalism is the following way. That's why people have a lot of criticism against it. Capitalism, when you fuck up, it really punishes you. It punishes you a lot. When it's like very hard. But when you succeed in capitalism, there's no glass ceiling. That's a great thing. I love this country. Because in this country, it doesn't matter if you're whatever background you're from. You can be like a 20-year-old and do whatever the fuck you want. That's only in this country because there really is no. America's limitless, and capitalism makes you limitless, but it also punishes you. Because if you fuck up, there's no one here, and that's hard. And it's a hard lesson. We don't have pensions. Probably most people aren't going to have health insurance. All this shit, the social safety net that exists in Europe, where we're from, not here, man. Yeah. There's no quote unquote. There's no safety net for you. No one's gonna come for you, and I'm gonna tell you again. I know a lot of people, they're waiting for someone. Right. There's a wait that we as humans have. We wait. We wait for someone to come. That white knight. That someone's gonna come for us. But they're not coming, man. They're not. No one's coming, man. No one's gonna come. Like no one's coming. You're gonna have people in your life that are gonna stimulate you. If you're lucky, you want to be mentor. You want to be there. I'm gonna support you and talk to me. But apart from that, no one's gonna come for you. As men, we are alone. No one is gonna come for you. Sure. And I think that's it's a hard lesson. But I want people to recognize that. I want people to know that they're gonna have to make sacrifices for success. And if you're out there and if you're not succeeding right now, if you're not happy, you shouldn't be going to concerts. You shouldn't go to house parties. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be working because every hour. Every hour is going to something that you could be doing, and you need to maximize that. And I'm gonna say this: I actually don't know. I'm out of words, and that doesn't happen often because I'm a man of many words, and I can always present myself eloquently.
The problem that I have is like when it comes to hard work, I don't know how to relate that to people because I talk to a lot of young cats or people call me up like, hey, I want this internship, or where do I get my brother and all this shit. And I don't know how to tell it to them. So they're like, tell me what you do. But I can't teach them what the hard work is unless they sit here ethic, and they see me like, oh, what the fuck? This guy's like, what is he doing?
Right.
I've had over a 90-hour day the last time. I've been going on and on and on, just thriving here. And it's like, I want to do this podcast. I want to go to my meeting nights. Like it's going, and I can't teach you that.
Right.
I can't, unless you stay with me, I can't show you that. No one knows this shit because people see only parts of my life.
Sure.
Or people see parts of other successful people. They see the interviews, their YouTube shit. They don't know what goes behind the scenes. And glory and hard work and champions are created in dark gyms. They're created like behind the scenes. They're created in like when you're sitting and grinding. They're sitting when you're fucking pissed off. You don't know what the fuck to do.
Early in the morning.
That's when champions are made. They're not made on the stage. And people only want to be part of. They want to be on the stage the whole time.
Right.
And I was like, bro, that's such a small part. And they're like, oh, I want to live your life. I want to have the luxury. I was like, bro, you live much luxurious than I do. Why you want to? If you want to be successful because you want to have quote unquote luxury, you should reconsider that.
Right.
Because you have more luxury. Most people, not everyone, many people that I speak to, they have, like I said, they have more luxuries in their life.
Sure.
Why would you? If that's your reason for doing it, don't. This is not luxury. Like you can't sleep. You don't have time with your family. You can't have any relationship. Not gonna work. Friendship, very hard because everyone's trying to stab you in the back. Literally, you don't know what people want from you. Every single day you're going to get threats from people. Like, oh, I want this. Then you're going to have lawsuits. Then you have, like, really, it's so much tension, dude. Like, I'm just thinking about what I have to face tomorrow. I was like, I don't know. And like, it's not luxury. It's not luxury. You're probably better off with your family home in the Cape and having a good time with your friends and family where your only worry is about, oh, which pizza I'm going to eat tonight. And that's fine. That's your luxury. Don't become successful in order to be have a luxury. You already have way more luxury.
So guys, think about, reconsider what kind of sacrifices you want to make.
Yep.
I mean, it's all up to you. I mean, you're free of free person.
Nothing comes for free. There's no discounts for success. The day you see a commercial for a Lambo on TV, hit me up.